If you run a business, you already know this. Things go wrong, deals fall apart, people change their minds, markets crash, cash flow dries up. Most entrepreneurs live in a constant storm, and they try to fight that storm with pure emotion, panic, anger, overreaction. But there's an ancient philosophy that was built for chaos. It helped emperors, generals, and leaders stay calm when everything around them was collapsing. Today, it can help you stay sane while building your company. It's called Stoicism, and in this video you'll learn how to use it to stay calm, focused, and dangerous, even when everything is on fire. Stoicism started over 2,000 years ago in ancient Greece and later developed in Rome. It was never meant to be just academic theory. It was designed as a practical operating system for the mind. Stoics asked a simple question: how do I stay in control of myself when I can't control the world? That question is exactly the entrepreneur's problem. You can't control clients, markets, or algorithms, but you must control your decisions, your reactions, and your character. That's where Stoicism becomes extremely useful for people who build things. Most of Stoicism can be summed up in one powerful move: divide reality into two categories: what is under your control and what is not. As an entrepreneur, here's what is not under your control: the economy, competitors, algorithms, clients changing their mind, random events. And here's what is under your control: how you respond, the quality of your work, your level of preparation, your daily habits, where you place your attention. Anxiety, panic, and chaos come from investing energy into things you will never fully control. Power comes from investing energy only into what is truly yours. Once you see this clearly, your business problems don't disappear, but your relationship with them changes completely. The first practical tool is incredibly simple, but most people never use it. The Stoics trained themselves to insert a pause between stimulus and response. Something happens: a harsh email, a disappointing partner, a number worse than expected. Your brain wants to react instantly: attack, defend, explode, or shut down. Stoicism says, don't let the first impulse drive the car. When something hits you, do three things: stop for a moment, take one deep, slow breath, ask, what response would my best self choose here? That tiny pause turns you from a victim of emotion into the author of your behavior. The second tool is called negative visualization. At first, it sounds strange. Entrepreneurs are told to think positive all the time, but Stoics knew that blindly expecting perfection makes you fragile. Negative visualization means calmly imagining that important things might go wrong and rehearsing how you would respond. What if your biggest client leaves? What if a key supplier fails? What if your launch flops? You don't do this to suffer in advance. You do it to build psychological armor. When you have already accepted that these things are possible, the real event hurts less and scares you less. Fear drops, clarity rises, and you become a better strategist instead of an emotional gambler. The third Stoic practice is a short evening review. Instead of just collapsing at the end of the day, you take 5 minutes to look at how you handled your business and yourself. You ask 3 simple questions. Where did my emotions control me today? Where did I act like the person I want to become? What will I adjust tomorrow? You don't use this to beat yourself up. You use it to turn your life and your business into a continuous experiment. Over weeks and months, this small Stoic habit creates a huge result. You become less reactive, more intentional, and much harder to knock off course. When you apply Stoicism consistently, the external chaos doesn't stop, but your internal chaos does. With clients, you stop chasing validation and start respecting yourself. You respond professionally instead of emotionally. With money, you stop treating every up and down as a life or death drama. You make decisions based on principles and numbers, not fear or greed. With your team, you stop being the leader who explodes at every problem. You become the leader who stays calm and thinks clearly. Stoicism doesn't make the world easier, it makes you stronger. Stoicism is not about becoming cold or emotionless. It's about choosing your focus and your response instead of being dragged around by every impulse. As an entrepreneur, you will always face uncertainty, risk, and problems, but you don't have to face them as a victim of your own mind. Start simple. Use the 5-second pause before reacting. Practice negative visualization for your biggest risk. Try a short evening review for 1 week. Test these tools in your real business, not just in theory. If this video helped you see entrepreneurship with a calmer, stronger mind, subscribe for more content on Stoic mindset and practical philosophy. And tell me in the comments, which Stoic idea are you going to apply in your business this week?